Australia's busiest airport, supposedly. No passengers, but plenty of planes sitting empty on the ground. This peaceful scene belies an industry fighting for its survival.
If the government says to ban all travel, including international and domestic, it's obviously the worst case scenario for aviation.
While you may be standing in a queue,
With around $1 billion at its disposal, there are some who think Virgin could be on the ropes by June, which is why it's asked the government for another $1.4 billion.
Well, I think it really demonstrates the adversity that Virgin finds itself in at the moment and the liquidity pressure that it's under.
However, early signs from the government aren't promising.
It's not our plan to take a stake in an airline. I mean, that on the other side of all of this, of course, we are committed to ensure that through our policy settings and the like, that we have got an aviation sector with two major airlines competing with each other.
But while Virgin and Qantas are fighting for survival, they're also fighting each other. Allegations of spreading false rumours, as well as Qantas boss Alan Joyce accusing Virgin of being badly managed, and Qantas also suggesting it should be entitled to 3 times any government help given to Virgin.
In the domestic market, 3 foreign airlines, Singapore Airlines, Air New Zealand and Etihad, again, all totally or majority owned by their governments, have progressively taken majority ownership of a competitor.
In 2014, with Qantas shares languishing at 95 cents, Alan Joyce had Virgin's foreign ownership in his sights as he unsuccessfully sought a government guarantee for Qantas borrowings. Back then, it was Virgin accusing Qantas of being badly managed. Airlines have very high fixed costs, which means when their terminals are empty, as they are now, they burn through their cash very quickly. And while no one doubts the crisis facing the airline industry, one of the problems for the government is if it throws billions at Virgin and Qantas, many other big companies will also be putting their hands out.
The government needs, in those terms, to have a pretty clear idea what's of strategic significance to Australia and the extent to which they're prepared to go in each case.
The airlines' needs are pressing though, and John Hewson expects the government will add to the $1 billion it's already given the industry.
I think it's possible to put in place an overdraft type structure that would work, and I think in these circumstances the government has a responsibility in a crucial industry to Australia, tourism, to actually do something to compensate for the impact of its policies that were initiated in response to the virus.
And if Virgin struggles to pay the money back, it could move from being owned by foreign governments to being owned by the Australian government. A nationalised Virgin, the last thing the national carrier wants to see.